All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. Yesterday's video, we talked about the top 2 stocks to watch going into today that were going to explode. We talked about SOS, SENS, and SOS jumped up more than 20% plus, and we hit nearly 100 likes on that video. So let's see if we can get this one past 100 likes, and I would really appreciate that. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I have 2 stocks for you guys. One of them is right here right now. We're going to look at the levels that we want to watch and what will tell us if it's going into weakness or if there's some strength. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home runs that I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. The home run of the day was spectacular. It ran up 20% plus, almost reaching 25% at its highest point of possibility in just a matter of minutes. We're going to look at that chart, but I do want to invite you guys to join us. If this is something that interests you, you're more than welcome to. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together, and we look forward to having you join us. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning: DAER, BDR, and WORX. Turned out to be our home run of the day. BDR gave us 10 to 15% at its highest point of possibility, and DARE gave us small jumps of 3 to 5%. And I did an update on GNUG being acquired by DraftKings, and this was a big deal because this is a stock, if you've watched my videos before, that I've been talking about towards the second half of the videos when it was in the low 11s. The closer to 10, the bigger the opportunity, even at 12, and it jumped up today to nearly almost $20, reaching the 19s at the highs in pre-market. And it turned out spectacular. But our home run of the day here on the chart was WORX of the stocks we were watching this morning. Started watching it around 390s, and it jumped up nearly 5 to 10%, pulled right back down, hit a new low here of about 380s, and it shot up in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, just about 5 to 15% plus, pulled right back down and took off in the next 30 minutes to a highest point of 20% plus, guys. If this is something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description. This is what we look for daily. 5 to 10% is the realistic expectation. 10 to 20% is great, and 20% plus is a home run. And this turned out to be a phenomenal one in just a matter of minutes. And this is something you can become part of too. And we look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into this chart and everything about it. So the first stock setting up to explode is IDEX, Ideanomics Inc. Now this stock has actually been struggling at these highs, but it's showing strength, right? And we've seen it push up from the lows down here of 229, lows down here of 228. That's the most recent low that we've seen in this bearish run. It created a channel here, and this is so important that at these levels, right, we're able to see how the stock is pushing through. It's created a consolidation. It's bounced off those lows, and the question is, could it create a staircase effect, right? Bounce off of here, go up, bounce off, and go higher. So we got some key levels here to watch, and I'm going to be watching moving forward how this is setting up to explode and take off from these levels. But if it goes into weakness, then I will actually avoid it or reanalyze the situation based off of what I see, right? So the first thing is, based off the charts right now, if this breaks through 247, I would watch carefully how it reacts between that area and the lows down here of 239. That would be the one area where the bulls can try to fight and bring it back up and possibly send this up to newer highs, and it can bounce off of that. But if it breaks through 239, it is going into weakness, and it is something I would avoid or reanalyze at those lows if it's going to go any lower. But for this to actually bounce off, it's holding up really well. The most it can go is down here to 247, and it will still show strength, right? Come back down there to that area, bounce off of it, come back up. But we have a resistance level that the bulls need to break through first, which is the highest point of the day, and that's 258. So if they break through that, they can come back up, break off of that, right? Reach newer highs, and the true resistance level they want to break through is 266. And that's definitely going to show some type of strength where this is setting up to explode, bounce off of that, and reach newer highs and new resistance levels beyond the levels where the stock is at right now. So First, they need a breakthrough 258, then 266, use that as support, and this could take off to newer highs, new resistance levels that we have not seen in months, right? Because this stock has had its volatile moments, and this is really the area where the stock wants to get back up to, which is the threes. But before getting there, it has these areas to go through, and this is setting up to show a lot of strength based off the chart and how it's reacting. It has been in this channel for some time now, and if it can break out of it, this is definitely on its way up to newer highs, and there could possibly be a short squeeze as well. Now, what's the other stock you want to add to your watch list that is setting up to explode? That will be Xela Technologies Inc., XELA. Now, this stock has created a staircase effect, as you could see it, and it's fighting to create the new staircase. So there's some key levels here, as you could see, bouncing off of it, and it's going to have to break through that one to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. And we have other resistance levels beyond this one that are going to be important. So the stock right now has had a move. It is showing strength, and currently in this level here, it's created some type of strength to not go any lower. So what are we looking at? The first thing is the first support of the day, the lowest point, 307. And then the next one's down here at 284. I would watch carefully how it reacts within this area here, and if the bulls try to bring it back up, or if the bears are tearing this one down to newer lows. Because if it does break through 284, this could be on its way back into weakness, and it could actually kill the momentum that the stock already has built, right? It started with that momentum. It could actually negate it and actually stop it from continuing. So super important to be aware of the momentum that's going on, how much trouble that the bulls have had to get there, because they've jumped up, pulled back down, consolidated, took off. They were dipping again as if it was in a bearish trend, and now they brought it back up. And the question is, could they consolidate here, form a channel, or are they going to continue and just break out into newer highs and new resistance levels, setting up to explode beyond what we've seen? So the first resistance level is right there at 335. They definitely want to use that as support, but most significant is 354. If that breaks through 354, this could be on its way up to newer highs, and the next level would be up here at 404. And I've stated before that $4 is the key level for this stock to actually break through, use as support to show true strength, and possibly even squeeze, as the shorts have to cover, because this is going higher, and the higher it goes, the bigger the opportunity for this to explode to the upside. But this is definitely showing strength in this direction, and it is something to watch very carefully and be aware of going into tomorrow and even this week, depending on how it reacts. But if it breaks through 284 down here, I definitely watch this very carefully, and how quickly is it hitting newer lows, because the momentum could actually stop, and it won't have as much strength as we anticipated for it to explode. But it could reverse from those lows and explode even higher. So that is something to still watch, but be aware of. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions of the stocks I mentioned. If not, I'm just enlightening you guys and sharing with you guys what I'm watching and why I'm watching it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.